Hi, today I'm reviewing the Good Molecules 1% Gentle Retinol Night Oil. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time sponsoring their videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out NoBSB.com, check my Patreon community, or click on the links below. Okay, love Good Molecules, love their affordable products. Really great brand overall in general, especially in terms of just good products, and they've come a long way from where they started. Some of their initial products had some fragrance scattered in them. Now they're doing a lot in terms of their products becoming fragrance-free and a lot more sensitive, skin-friendly, so I love that. So, okay, so they say, help smooth, firm, and refine the look of skin for more youthful appearance with the Good Molecules 1% Retinol Night Oil. Powered by 1% potent retinol, as opposed to 1% impotent retinol? Well, whatever. Whatever. Okay, I'll start that again. Powered by 1% potent retinol in a base of nourishing plum oil, this hydrating treatment helps even the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, elasticity, and uneven skin tone. I'm off to a terrible start, aren't I? So, okay. It's a tiny little bottle. It's so small. It's easy to lose, so don't lose it. But anyway, in terms of the packaging, little dropper bottle. These dropper bottles are a little tricky sometimes to get the proper amount out, I will say, compared to some of the bigger droppers, but whatever. It does a good job. I think this is glass, so it's recyclable, so that's awesome. In terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It also doesn't have any fragrance ingredients, but it does have a scent, which is probably due to the plum seed oil they used in here. It has a little bit of like a fruity, almondy scent almost. It's not super strong. It dissipates almost immediately, but it is slightly noticeable, so keep that in mind, but there's no fragrance ingredients. In terms of the manufacturing location, this is made in Korea, so no issues with that. So ease of use. So it doesn't take much for this oil to get a proper amount to smooth over your skin, maybe 4 or 5 drops at most. You should be able to smooth over your face, your neck if you choose to. I have not used this on my neck because my neck is super sensitive, but a little bit of it goes a very long way. Apply to skin, pat it into skin, or press into skin. You can use, they recommend using up to 3 times a week. But if you're not new to retinol, you've used retinol before, you could probably use it nightly. I typically alternate. I'll exfoliate one night, then use retinol the other night, then exfoliate. So it ends up being 3 times a week, but you can certainly use it more if you prefer. Let's see, don't use retinol in combination with exfoliating acids. So I recommend using this at night, obviously, after cleansing, toning, serums, and even moisturizers. I'll apply this at the very end of my routine. And then after I give it a minute to soak in, I'll apply a thick, occlusive sleeping mask or something like that. But it really is very easy to use. No issues at all with that. Be sure to use sunscreen during the daytime regardless, but be sure, especially if you're going to use a retinol, you don't want all those good benefits to go down the drain and your skin becomes more sensitive to sun. So very easy to use, no issues at all with that. A little bit goes a long way, so this bottle will last you a while, especially if you use it 3 times a week. This bottle will probably last you a few months. Okay, it doesn't have a super long ingredient list, but I'm going to go through them all. Plum seed oil, good emollient, plum kernel oil. It's comprised of fatty acids such as palmitic, stearic, oleic, and linoleic acid. Great source of vitamin E, C, and A. So plum seed oil is a great ingredient, awesome ingredient for good skin. Rosehip seed oil, good antioxidant emollient. I'm really loving rosehip seed oil lately, especially this winter. Rosehip seed oil is similar to a lot of good plant oils. It's very nourishing, loaded with fatty acids. It also contains trans-retinoic acid, also known as tretinoin. It's comprised of that. It's the main bioactive component of the oil, which is probably why rosehip seed oil is just so amazing, because it has that retinoic acid in there, which is just so great for your skin, for fine lines, wrinkles, everything. It's just an amazing ingredient. Rosehip seed oil also great for acne-prone skin as well, and also may help normalize pore size. Then we've got jojoba seed oil, which is a good emollient. Jojoba oils, I didn't realize this, it's the most similar to human sebum. Jojoba oil moisturizes skin by dual action. It mixes with the sebum and forms a thin, non-greasy, semi-occlusive layer and then absorbs into the skin through pores and hair follicles and then diffuses into the intercellular spaces of the skin layer. So I didn't really know that, but I learned that now, and it's amazing. So no wonder why it works so well for a lot of people. Then we've got retinol, also known as vitamin A, cell communicating ingredient, anti-aging ingredient, helps with fine lines, helps with wrinkles, skin texture, brightness, may also help with pore size and oil production. It's an amazing ingredient. Everyone should be using it at some point in their lifetime once they get a little bit older. And then finally, I've got vitamin E, good antioxidant, hydrating ingredient. So not a long list of ingredients, but every ingredient in here serves a good purpose and makes this an amazing formulated product. Simple, but amazing. Sometimes simple is good. So, although I like to do things more complexly in my evening routine, but sometimes simple is good, especially for very sensitive skin and things like that. So, okay, in terms of animal testing, this is vegan as well as cruelty-free, so no issues with that. So for performance, it's really wonderful. It really applies easily, fits into most routines nicely. It's very gentle, but also effective. It's probably stronger than their gentle retinol cream, but it also does a great job helping with fine lines and wrinkles, but not drying skin out. So if you have found a lot of retinols are very drying, this is a nice option because of all of those hydrating ingredients that they've added in here. So especially a nice option for new people newer to retinol. So just start out slow. That's the biggest thing. Great for sensitive, dry, and oily skin types. And for acne-prone skin, there's only 2 ingredients of note, and that's jojoba seed oil and vitamin E. So not a huge deal. So in terms of price, so it's the full size 1 ounce. It's amazing how some of those dropper bottles look so big, and then you get this little baby one. But it's 30 milliliters. It's a full size. It's a real deal. Real deal. And it retails for $12, making it pretty affordable. In terms of the it factor, interesting dupes. This is very similar to the Drunk Elephant A-Glow Retinol Oil, which is like $70. Very similar. The Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol Oil, another one that retails around $30. And the Jordan Samuel Retinol Oil, which is probably the most affordable out of all those dupes, but very similar to the Drunk Elephant one. And I prefer this to the Drunk Elephant one, actually. I find this to be a little bit more hydrating and just a little easier to use. Very affordable, fragrance-free, effective retinol. Enjoying it this fall and winter. Love it. So if you're not using tretinoin or any strong retinols, this is worth a try in my opinion. So anyway, with a 10 being a perfect score, this one got a 10. It's wonderful. It is well worth a try. Highly recommend giving it a checking it out. So anyway, interested hearing from you guys if you had a chance to try this one out yet or not, and if you have what your thoughts are. So leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.